Hi, all good evening. Is you able to hear me now without breaking voice?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Hope it's visible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday we have seen about something like how we can apply the padding and how we can apply the padding and as well as how we can apply the display property with the visibility as well and how many types of different types of borders are available and how we can apply it and we have seen those and all like already and let's go for today something like different topics. It means something like how we can up to now we have seen today something like inline css. Let's go with the internal css today. Let's go with the internal css today. This means something like how we can apply the thing like with the internal css. What we need to know first something like css by the tag name by tag name. It means something like CSS, internal CSS, we can apply the multiple ways. Based on the ID, based on the class, based on the tag. Multiple ways like you can apply easily. Let me create one example. CSS by tag name. CSS by tag name we can create it easily. So that based on each tag name, we can easily pass our CSS. Based on the tag name, we can easily pass our CSS. It means like how we can apply the CSS based on the tag name. In the internal CSS, we can save it. And now I'm going to create an HTML with a head tag. And inside the head tag, like we'll be writing a style tag for introducing an internal CSS. For introducing an internal CSS, we'll be using an style tag. Inside that one, we can write our own CSS, like whichever is required. For example, for the body, I'm going to put in something like our background color as green. Whichever I like, I will put it. Like whichever you guys like it, you can put your own color. Next is something like body tag. And with the help of body, how can we create our division tag and all everything like we can contain it. Prior to that, like you can see based on tag name how our view looks like. How our view looks like. It's an with the help of tag name. With the help of tag name. And if I'm going to put an division tag with some of the tags, something like which it will be containing an header. It means something like based on the ID or based on the class or anything like we can put it in our own way, like whichever you likes it, you can keep our CSS in the parallel manner. The CSS parallel manner. For the div we can give our different CSS, something like texture and as a center, Normal, however, you will be passing here, like same things here, textual call center. Here there will be semicolon like same in the internal inline, and next line we should write our next CSS. And font color, just like font size is 20 pixel, font size is the 20 pixel, and float as a left with the 33%, and margin as a 1 percentage, and height as 150 pixel. Color as a orange, pink color, orange or something. Like we can give our own color something like which our view looks like. You can give our own colors. Here you want it. We see now this card is created with the background as a red. Background as a red. Like that, like we can give our own way. It means the single pay, how many it can give, giving it something like 33.33. Like if I'm not giving the margin, it will be like for each line there will be like three things. But if you're giving as a margin one, at least like we need to give something like 32.33 so that it will be applied. For a single line, there will be three. It will be that width and all, like it will be getting adjusted, like based on 100% width, it will be getting adjusted enough, like this. Like for each line, there will be two boxes. In the paragraphs, you can put it, and the divs you can create it. Like this is a, like it looks like card, right? The however your requirement will be based on that each our division tags suggest like however the look you want it, you can easily specify a width of the each thing. Like you can give it like if you see now our participants also showing in the like like these cards. We can give like it looks like some curve, right? For that also like we can provide our CSS something like if we see now in the inspect, like if we focus on a particular card, we can put our CSS in the inspect so that same CSS we can go and put in our area border radius. Border radius, how much you can give it, like one pixel I'm giving and increase in that one. Something like if you see now every side like it's becoming a full curve. However you want to looks like if you see now, however our looks like it will be just like creating the curve. So if you're giving that border radius property, that will be good thing to see how our border radius property looks like. You can give for the division tag so that it will be looks like pretty much. If you see and refresh, it came automatically. It came automatically. That is the way how it will be getting generated. How the looks like if you see now that margin is showing, it divided that particular margin like with the help of just like 1 pixel like every side after the border. That is the way how it's getting applied. Any doubt up to now? CSS based on tag name. This is based on the CSS like tag name we are seeing. Based on tag name directly we can put it either body tag or division tag or paragraph tag or H1 tag. The multiple tags like you can maintain like however you want to create it, you can create our own way. Just I have shown some of the properties. You guys already know of the multiple properties in the CSS, so that any property you can use it and you guys use for the padding, margin, font color, normal text color, text align, everything. Like what are the properties you know in it? Like
Um, I can't hear you properly sometimes.
yeah, please.
I can't hear you properly sometimes. It is breaking.
Is it? Is
I
it
mean, your
everyone
voice.
for the same? Like is everyone facing same issue? I mean, Amarnath, you are telling something.
Not for
No,
every.
bro. Not for everyone, bro.
Okay. Devi, can you please try to rejoin once? Might be network issue or something. Okay. We are seeing based on just like CSS tag name, and we can go with the just like with doing within the ID, based on the ID, like how we can create it so that like it can be just like different products, different colors, different things. You can just like do the multiple things.
Bro, we can use also different kind of fonts.
Sorry, different types of.
Font.
Yes, we can give different types of font.
Okay.
I will show that one like while we can. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and like I'm going to create now CSS by ID. I just like can give the but now like just let us go with the ID CSS by ID. Okay, I hope like it's saved in the same way. Same. Okay, it's saved in the internal CSS only. That is fine. And we can create our root tag as HTML, and with the internal CSS where we should write it in the head tag. Again, like it contains a sub tag as a style tag, and which it contains the our CSS. For the body, like we can put our own color, like whatever you want to like it. For the body tag, I'm going to put in something like background as a sky blue, just like blue or anything like whichever you want it. And I'm going to create a body tag. Now, what will be happening in the like internal CSS? Whichever it will tries to find in something like ID or just like or tag. So it will auto apply like whatever CSS you are trying to provide it, that it will be taking the priority. That will be taking the priority to just like to apply the all the things. If we see in our browser, might be our background will be blue thing, like something is missed off. View current file on the browser. Yeah, something that one is like not loaded. If you see now, the total background it becomes as a sky blue. Total background it becomes as a sky blue. The whatever the color you are liking it, you can keep your own way. However you want to create our look and feel, you can create own way. It means something like I'm giving a division tag, like I'm going to create a three divisions with the three IDs. Like ID as a one, I'm going to put the text as something like this is from div one. This is from div one. Okay, if you see now, I'm going to put as something like 2 div or 3 div or just like any number of things like you can create it depends on your requirement. You can just like two, send two, and now I'm going to provide a different CSS for the each division tag based on the ID property. And CSS like will be applying based on three things, right? For the ID, if you want to provide any CSS, something like before the ID value, hash should be there. Before the ID value, our hash should be there. And one more thing, in the CSS, ID should not be duplicatable. I should be unique in the like HTML total document. If it's getting repeated, it will be taking the first one. It will be taking the first one only. For the first one, like I'm going to put as something like color as a, and the color means something like is the text color, and font size as a 25 pixel. Just like whatever the size you want it, you can provide it. I'm going to give as 25 pixel, and background as a white. The first day like I need to create with that one, and width I'm going to giving as something like 40 pixel or 48 percentage. The however you want it, either pixels percentage and different VW in the different manner you can provide it depends on your need. I'm going to put as something like margin as a 1%. It means like why I given as 48%. Like totally like for a row I need like two divs with the 50-50%. Margin it will be applied left side one, right side one, so that it will be 50. That's why like I given as a like that. And next like padding as something like some of the percentage. This is some of the pixels. I'm going to put in something like 50 pixels. So just like given for the difference purpose. We see now on the browser our first division tag it taken as like this. It considered as like this way. Uh, for the suppose if you see now I'm putting as a for the second div also like same ID, but that will be just like it's not a good way. Actually, in the normal like any framework or something like it will be getting applied for the only one. It will be not applied for the two things. It should be like and I'm going to putting as something like yes two S2, and for this like I'm going to put a different color as red, and you can provide your font size like how much you need it, how much is required. You can give a font size 20 or 30 pixels like how much you want it, and width as a 48 percentage, margin as a already we have seen the margin properties yesterday. I mean like day before yesterday class. Next, background has some other color with the orange. I'm going with the orange color. And next, you can go with the float as a float as a left. If you see now in the browser, it's been applied this way. It's been applied this way. However, you want to create it in the looks way, you can create it in the easy manner. For the third div, like I'm going to put down something like as three. That is the ID, right? So we can provide with that. Now for the third one, like I'm going to put a different color just for differentiating purpose between one and one. I'm going to give as a color as a blue. I'm going to color as a blue, and the font size how much you want it, you can keep it. That tells you the difference in the browser, how it will show now. 40 pixel and margin as a 1%. and width as 80, 48 percentage. And for the top, I given as a float as left right to become an inline. I'm going to do the same thing like float as left, and color I given as a blue. I mean like color I will be giving. I mean like okay, background I'm going to put as something like pink. If you see now, for this first one, like I given, just I'll show it whatever I given it. If you click on this one, like beside to this mobile icon, just like this white icon, just like if you focus on, if you put on the first one, it'll be showing an Yash, our ID name. Like what are the CSS will be applied, like you can deselect also, just like in the inspect, like it will be giving the difference, something like see. And we can do our own colors. And I inspect just for the our inspect, and we can just like change the thing. It's for the debugging the CSS purpose. Like we can debug the CSS and just like we can whatever we will be changing on the browser, that things like you can change here and you can go and keep on our view. I mean like our editor, so that it will auto change our CSS things. It will auto change our CSS thing. We see now the first one like we given as a 25 pixel font size. If we increase that one, it's increasing the font size. In the font one, like we have so many properties, something like font family, font family. So like we can give our own way, something like if you want the cursive writing, like this you can give it. If it's an emoji place, thanks and it's in something like fantasy mode, inherit something like it. This is just like monospace, none, sans serif, serif, system UI. However you want it, like whichever style you want it, either you can put our own thing, something like that. Whichever font family, we can put that one. And one more thing you guys asked about, do you have some other font, something like I can give like font weight also available. If you want just like if you want to provide it, like you can remove our font size, you can put our font weight so that like it will be looks. See, if you okay, it's not happening. We see now it will become very dark. The div text will become very dark. There is just like little difference. It's happening. Something like if you're changing in font weight, font family, font size, depends because something like if it's already there. Like if you see now, I have reduced the. I mean like I have removed the font size. It will become very less. See, it will become some bold. However you want it, something like you can change our based on the our font properties, like whichever you want to create our look and feel. You can easily create that manner. You can easily create that way. It means, however our looks and all like look and feel like required, we can easily create the things. I can easily create the things. Any doubt up to now? And you can put our examples over, we can create our examples in the just like we can put our css so that like adds the related things. So you can write in the developer guide so that this is just like examples I can say. It's just like example, and we can have example also name as css by id. Okay, and we need to write our node for the just like IDs, or just like we can have the arrow mark and write it. Something like in one page, one type of design required. Only one time is the ID. Then use it. One more point. ID should not be repeatable. ID should be unique. ID should be unique. I can say like it should not be repeatable. And we can have a note also same thing like for applying an unique item CSS like that. Our CSS based on the ID. Next, third one is CSS by class name. And we can create one more example for that. And I'm going to create a new tag for that like HTML. Look how we can create our HTML tag, and after that like we can have our head tag, and next we are going to create an something like style tag, and we can put our CSS like whichever you want to looks like. And next is something like I'm going to put it like body tag, and which I'm going to prepare is something like div as a div with the ID as a home. This time putting in with the ID as well as class something like to just like look how it looks like. So just like that I'm going to put a div ID as a home. Okay, this time not put it any something like for any item. So that body I'm going to put that body into the same thing. Next for that dash one ID like I'm going to put an CSS something like in the parent HTTP pixel. Next something like margin with the 1 percentage. Font size as 30 pixel. Text align as a center. Like that. Like you see now in the browser how it looks like. Just I created a normal div with the center alignment. Next. And I'm going to create something like with the different classes with the same class or just like different items. Product as item one, Just like you can have any number of products to just like look and feel good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like going to on like total 10 products I have created it. And for that I'm going to put in for the product class. For the class, suppose if you want to put the CSS, we need to use the dot property and dot our class name. Product as a class, right? So I'm going to put the CSS right now. Plot as a length to become an our design tags as into inline CSS, inline properties. Margin 1%, padding 1%. Next, I'm going to give as a method something like for each div something like 21%. And texture line as a center. Height as a 180 pixel. How much you want it, you can provide it. Like depends on your need, and you can create it. Background color as a white. If you see now, for the each row, we got something like 4 cards. For the each row, we got the 4 cards based on like 21% means something here 4% will become add. So for the each one like 25% so that like totally 4 cards for the page. 4 cards for the page. 4 cards for the page. And now I can add just for example something like our product class thing in our node to just like understand how we can add for the class thing. Like we should have a node for the just like class name based in one page, one type of design. Many times we can use a class. Many times we can use the class. Single thing that we can use many times we use the class. It means like class is duplicatable, but ID is not. Class is duplicatable, but ID not. Next fourth way.
Hello.
Yeah,
Can you repeat one more time the difference between ID and the class?
yeah. I'm telling the CSS ID is not duplicatable. It means something like in any like HTML or something. Like our ID should be unique. It means like if you see now, this product class is getting repeated any number of times, but ID is not. ID
Mm,
means something like it's a unique thing which we should be considering in the CSS while applying it.
yeah, and also the way writing the code for ID and class is also different, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's correct. For the ID, like we will be
class
putting as
is
a hash ID
mm,
name, and for the
yeah,
class, like dot our class name,
yeah, yeah,
and for the
yes.
tag, like tag name with the JSON braces. It means something like for the block.
Mm-mm.
We see now based on the tag name, based on the ID, based on the class. Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Next, fourth way, CSS by group. CSS by group, how we can apply it? Oh. Group in the sense something like for the multiple elements, how can you give CSS at a time? For the multiple elements, how can you give a CSS at a time? That is the thing, like CSS by group, I can say it. I'm going to create one more example for that. Control Alt S, internal CSS by group. With the HTML root tag, I'm going to create something like our head tag, and that just like style tag, and I can put our own CSS. Before writing a CSS, we need to write our body content, like whichever you want to create it. And I'm creating a one h1 tag in the body, just like heading for the web page. Heading for the web page, and I'm going to create a paragraph tag. This is from p tag. Next, I'm going to create a div tag. This is a div tag, and I'm going to create a label for small text. And next, and we can add something like another list or something. Another list or something. You can write our own way, like whichever you want it, like that it. Idea something like our now something I'm putting as a now with a different city names with all the li tag. Then we'll something and go down different cities. I'm going to put a more section tag. Class as a container. Section is here. Now, for all the elements, how can you write in a single place? That is by the group. Like for the h1 tag, comma, p tag, comma, div tag, comma, like label tag, comma, dash now, and then it may something like for the based on the ID, comma, dot container. Means this one, how can we do it? Like color as a like a red, font size with the 20 pixel. Now font tail as italic. Now I'm going to open this file in a Chrome. If you see now, for all the text or something, it's been applied same CSS with the iterative style, a different way. It means based on the CSS group, we'll be putting a comma and we can merge how many CSS you want it. Like how many CSS you want it, we can merge it. Like it means we can merge the CSS. How many is required? How many is required? You can put our this CSS by group. For example, this is the thing. In the same place, we can write our CSS by group. We will come. Yes, CSS by parent. For the same thing, like I'm putting in here for the parent base, like UL is there, right? UL space and like no, I'm going to put in something like display as inline and padding as 20 pixel. It means something like instead of coming as a side by side, I mean like downside, it's can a side by side. That is the way how we can provide like depends on the need. Just like however you want to look at it, it looks like you can create our own way. It, like it's not coming, but the thing is something like if you're not giving as inline, so it will be applying that one. Like I given as a I mean, like decimal type, right? It means something like numbers. And if you're giving a different types, something like if you see now, if you want the circle, it will be coming a circle. If you want the decimal, it will be decimal. If you want disk close, disk open, inherit, just like however you want it, just like you can put our square or just like anything. We can pass our own CSS. But if you make as inline, that internally that style type it will become as a none. And only that style type it will become as a none. Like this. For the parent children means like we need to have the parent element space child element. Parent element space child element. These are the five ways in the CSS like how we can apply the things. These are the five ways how we can apply the CSS. Image from the one element other element with just like by grouping it or just like some other things like we can create any number of things something like based on a different class different style different attributes the different examples everything that we have seen. Any doubt up to now in the previous class? Okay, if there is no doubt we can wind up the class and tomorrow.
Hello.
Okay, please.
Yeah, request from my end. Can you please upload all the video? I mean, not videos in document format.
You will is the text file is fine. I will share the text file.
Yeah, that is fine. Yeah.
I will share. Sorry, like maybe yesterday forget it. Like I will share today.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like have a great all of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.